Alright, welcome everybody to the last match of the night as we have the currently winless 0-2-0 Quebec Baguettes coming up against the 2-1-0 Carolina Smokers. Let's take a look at their lineups here. For the Baguettes, it's all Frenchies, as they like to call themselves. It's FSI, Galsy, Oceloff, and Renard. As it looks like the lineup they will be going with today is Galsy, FSI, and Oceloff. And for the Smokers, it's last week's #1 star, Rodeo, along with Cocky Walrus, K-Spire, and Super Duper Kyle. Super Duper Kyle, again, will not be playing in this one, as it will be Rodeo, Cocky Walrus, and K-Spire. Rodeo obviously leading the charge for the Smokers, 14 goals, compared to his teammates' combined 10. So let's switch it on over. Start this one up. And I forgot to change the teams. No. Alright, we have Smokers in red and the Baguettes in blue, as they get one on the board to start off. Very professional streamer, just missed the first goal of the match, Good job, me. I just remember something else I need to do real quick. As they try to get that pass up to Oceloff. K-Spire with the puck now. Taking his time with it, sending it down ice. Galsy trying to send it back. Now Oceloff dumping this one. As the cheer bot's now unmuted. So if you type exclamation cheers in the chat, we'll be able to spam the audio of the stream. Now Rodeo, dumping this one. Scods with the puck. I saw Scods' name in chat, and for some reason I thought Oceloff was Scods then. Anyways, Oceloff with the puck, his shot attempt blocked. And trying to get that pass over to FSI. FSI does eventually get to the puck, and he loses it to K-Spire. K-Spire at the other end, blocked by Cocky Walrus on the shot. FSI trying to dump this one here. K-Spire taking control of it. K-Spire. The puck up ice. Getting it past Oceloff into Rodeo. Rodeo giving this pass over to Cocky Walrus, who dumps it back behind the Baguettes net. Walrus. And the puck away from Oceloff. Now K-Spire back into his own zone as Oceloff is pressuring. Gets it back up to Rodeo. Rodeo can't get around Galsy. But maybe still here a chance for the Smokers. No, Galsy keeps it out. But still, actually Smokers puck. FSI does a good job blocking that one, but he gets to Rodeo regardless, who just barely misses. It's raining that one off the post. Last season's MVP, last week's #1 star. Obviously a dangerous player out there on the ice. You have to be wary of. Oceloff does a good job getting the puck away from him, though. Gets a nice pass to FSI, who gives it back to Oceloff, who can't put it into the net. Oceloff on the boards. Gonna try to get it past to Galsy, but he's blocked by Rodeo. Rodeo dumping this one. Galsy stops it, sends it back, and just wide. Now FSI with the puck, giving it over to Oceloff here. Keeping this in the Smokers zone. Great pass back out to FSI, but he's blocked. Cocky Walrus just dumping this one. Back behind the Baguettes net, Rodeo. Sending it out to K-Spire. K-Spire, Galsy pressuring. To get back down to Rodeo, but he's blocked. Now Cocky Walrus gets a pass down to Rodeo. Rodeo trying to put it past Galsy. He sends it off to the side of the net. Still maybe a chance here for the Smokers. As I say that, FSI steals it. And Rodeo dumps it again. Now Galsy pinches it around boards. Gets stopped by Cocky Walrus. Now try to look for a pass down to Rodeo. He's blocked. No FSI. Giving that back to Galsy. Galsy at the blue line, just trying to keep it away from Cocky Walrus here. It works out. Now Oceloff trying to get that pass to FSI. He's blocked by Rodeo. Rodeo blocked by Galsy. Now Oceloff for a pass here. Gets it down to Galsy. Galsy out to FSI, who just barely misses the puck. Now Oceloff gets around Rodeo. Not get around Walrus. Now if I'm the Clappers or the Omelets watching this match, I have to be cheering for the Baguettes, as a loss here for the Smokers would really kind of put the Omelets and the Clappers a good bit ahead in those top two spots. Is K-Spire Of course, those top 2 spots important for pro teams, as that will give them a first-round bye come playoffs. As Cocky Walrus, great pass over to Rodeo. Galsey makes a good save. It gets sent out in front of the Baguettes net again. This time FSI was there to stop it. Osloff sends it away. Okay, Spire getting that pass to Cocky Walrus, who sends it into the Baguettes net. And they've tied it up here 1-1. Now Rodeo. Trying to get around Galsey and FSI. Couldn't quite do it. Baguettes coming off a rough week, number 1. Losing to the Omelets and the Burgers. Definitely 2 good teams, so nothing to be really ashamed of. But still, this is a team that many people have high hopes for, as FSI, keeping that puck away from his net. And week 1 made people kind of doubt their hopes. However, still plenty of time to turn that around here. It's only 1 week of 7. 2 games of 14, as Osloff gets a great pass to FSI, and that's why people were hyped for this team. The chemistry. 2-1. Baguettes in the chat. Now Rodeo. Giving that one up to K-Spire, and it gets pinched away from K-Spire off a Cocky Walrus. Luckily for the Smokers, not into their net. Now that pass up to K-Spire, just barely missing. Halsey trying to get the puck out of his zone. Cocky Walrus had a chance in front of the Baguette's net, but I don't think he ever fully had control of that puck. Now Rodeo misses wide on the shot, and again, the Smokers have a chance here as time expires. I didn't realize how close the period was to ending. 2-1 our score. Let's take a look back at a replay from that period. It will be the Baguettes' second goal here. Osloff just hitting that great pass to FSI. Seals it away. I don't know why I'm saying seals instead of like puts or whatever today, but I guess that's what I'm doing. And here we go. Second period underway. 2-1 our score. Baguettes have a tentative 1-goal lead after 1 period. Smokers, definitely a very good team. Could easily pull away here in the second if the Baguettes are not careful. Osloff not maintain control of that puck on the pass from Galsey. Galsey gets another pass off. This time to FSI, you got a shot off. K-Spire with the save. Now Rodeo gets tipped to K-Spire, and Galsey has to make a good save there. That one from going in. Now Rodeo getting it to center ice. Osloff is there, and he dumps it. Cocky Walrus recovers the puck, gets a pass up to K-Spire, who tries to get over to Rodeo. Didn't land the pass at first, but eventually Rodeo got a hand on it. Now Galsey just dumping this. Cocky Walrus back down to Rodeo. Rodeo sending it over to the other face-off circle. Cocky Walrus is there, fighting with Osloff. Now back behind the Baguettes net. Osloff losing control of it. Now this gets dumped down to K-Spire. K-Spire with Osloff pressuring. Tries to get a pass down to Rodeo. Osloff does a good job stopping him. Smokers still maintain control of this one, though, as they get a nice pass to Cocky Walrus, who just misses on another shot attempt. He already has one goal so far as FSI. The boards here can't do much with it, and Rodeo takes control of the puck. Rodeo. Pass down to K-Spire, who puts that pass Osloff and in. 2-2. The Smokers have tied it up. Osloff. The puck here from the blue line. Trying to get that shot on net. Rodeo is there. Now Galsey maybe with an opportunity. Rodeo again stopping it. Osloff gets around Cocky Walrus and just dumps it. Pressuring K-Spire now. K-Spire keeping the puck away from him. Trying to get that pass down to Rodeo. FSI with a good block. Gets it back to Galsey, who gets it over to Osloff. Beautiful play. Put that one in the highlight reel as Cocky Walrus scores off the face-off. And just like that, it's tied. 3-3. The difference in effort required for those goals as Cocky Walrus popping off here. Gets another one. Smokers now ahead 4-3. Smokers getting their first lead of the game here. Off 2 back-to-back goals from Cocky Walrus. Baguettes maybe taking a bit of back, or maybe not, as Galsey gets it out to FSI, who puts it away 4-4. Now Oslov gets a goal as I was reading a chat message. Both teams have just exploded here. 5-4 our score now. Just moments ago it was 2-2. Now K-Spire, the puck, gets up to Cocky Walrus. Cocky Walrus. It's the game slowing down a little bit here. Rodeo tries to put a shot on net. Galsey barely makes that save. Cocky Walrus with the puck again. Tries to put it in front of the crease, and Galsey sends it across ice and off the post. Just barely. Now Oslov gets another chance with it off a great pass from FSI, and it's now a 2-goal lead for the Baguettes. 6-4. Also, no, that message is staying. That message is 100% staying. If I wanted that message removed, I would have removed it by now. Now Rodeo have a chance from the mid-ice here. Now Galsey giving it over to Oslov. K-Spire steals it away. K-Spire now. Can't do much with it. Oslov. The puck away from K-Spire. Can't quite do it. K-Spire. Over to Rodeo. Rodeo. FSI on him. Just dumps it. Galsey. Gets it up to Oslov, who gives it over to FSI, who gets it back to Oslov. They're resetting a bit. Oslov takes a shot, blocked by Cocky Walrus. Baguettes have seemed to really found their groove this period, despite the couple of goals that they've let in from the Smokers. Their passing has been on point as Oslov, another great pass over to FSI, who just sends it wide. Okay, Spire trying to get out of the Smoker zone, but gets sent right to Galsey. Galsey down to FSI, who gives it to Oslov, who gives it back to FSI. Point proven. Their passing has been just absurd. 7-4. Okay, Spire can't maintain control of the puck. Gives it to Cocky Walrus. Gives it over to Rodeo. I think that's 6 goals now for the Baguettes in this period. An absolutely insane number. I think 9 goals this period overall. Is now Galsey looking for another one. This time Cocky Walrus stops him. Okay, Spire on the boards. Gets it to Rodeo. Rodeo shot blocked by Galsey. Galsey trying to send it down or away from the Quebec zone. He goes right to Cocky Walrus, and it bounces a couple of ways and in to the Baguettes net. 7-5. I think that now makes it 10 goals scored this period alone, combined between the two squads. That will end this second period here. Well, I guess 9 goals actually. Yeah, the Baguettes had 2 goals coming into this period. 7-5 our score. Just monstrous period for both teams. And the hat trick for Oslov, a hat trick for Cocky Walrus. Let's take a look at a replay here. A beautiful pass there from Oslov. I didn't see the readies, so I'm just going to re-ask real quick. Alright, yep, they're both good. I assume they were, but regardless, a 2-goal lead for the Baguettes here. As Rodeo almost gets a face-off goal. Galsey has to make a great save. And now Rodeo almost gets another one. This time the post has to make the great save. Either way, 7-5 our score. Baguettes up by 2. But with how explosive this game has been, I wouldn't be surprised that that lead doesn't feel too safe. Oslov trying to take it out in front of the Smokers net. Rodeo bumps him off, and Cocky Walrus gets a great pass down to Rodeo, who puts that one away, and just like that, it's a 1-goal game. Now Rodeo goes for the shot just wide of the net. Galsey sends this one away. Rodeo with Oslov on him. I guess trying to hold on to their lead here. Goes out to Galsey. Galsey. The back along boards. As the Smokers seemingly are keeping their tradition of playing incredibly close matches this week. They had a 7-6 loss against the Denver Omelets, where they almost pulled off a miraculous third-period comeback. And now this match, where it has just been back and forth the entire time. Now Rodeo on the boards. That puck back to K-Spire. Very reminiscent of Rodeo Storm days in that way. As Cocky Walrus, I think that was supposed to be a pass attempt. Instead, it bounces off of Galsey and in, and just like that, we're tied 7-7. Remember what I said about that 2-goal lead not feeling pretty safe? As already the Smokers have tied it up in this period. Now they have plenty of time to take the lead, and will, as Cocky Walrus steals that one away and puts it in 8-7. Now Galsey, as the Baguettes have been kind of pushed onto their back feet here, as it's been 4 unanswered goals from the Smokers in these past 2 periods now. Beginning at the end of the second and carrying over into this one to give them the lead here. Now Rodeo with Osloff on him. Osloff, nice pass back to FSI. His shot blocked by Rodeo. Back in the Baguettes zone. Galsey. Nice pass to Osloff. Osloff can't get around K-Spire. Goes right back to Galsey, though, who takes a shot on net, and Cocky Walrus stops it and sends it back. Now it's a 2-goal lead for the Smokers. 9-7. Baguettes have to be wondering what happened. They were dominating near the end of that second period. Now the Smokers are just dominating them. Rodeo. Puck on the boards. It gets sent over to the other corner. K-Spire there. K-Spire loses it to FSI, who tries to get it to Osloff. Great play by Rodeo, though, to intercept that pass. Osloff just dumping it further into the Smokers zone. K-Spire behind that Smokers net. Trying to get it up to Cocky Walrus, but doesn't quite land. Baguettes looking to do something here. Osloff, nice pass out to FSI. FSI trying to get back to Osloff, and it gets pinched between him and Rodeo. Back into the Baguettes zone. Be able to set up another play here. No, Rodeo stopping that pass. Galsey gets it back, but he sends it right to K-Spire, who has an open net. And as we approach 2 minutes left, it's a 3-goal game, 10-7. Now, it is 3 goals. There's not a lot of time left for the Baguettes, and they are not looking good right now. As it has been, what, like 6 unanswered goals from the Smokers at this point? Not a great look. However, pretty sure the Baguettes scored like 3 goals in 10 seconds last period, so anything's possible. FSI with the puck. Gives it back to Galsey. Galsey sends it wide of the net. Now Osloff trying to get that pass down to FSI. Rodeo, great play on the pass. Now K-Spire trying to get it to Rodeo. Galsey makes a good play on defense. He loses control of the puck, though, and has to make a save. Now Galsey at the other end gets it past Cocky Walrus, making up for his mistake and bringing the Baguettes within 2. 1:20 left here in the third period. Galsey with the puck again. Gets it to Osloff. Osloff trying to get rid of FSI. Walrus with a good stop on the pass. Now Galsey having trouble maintaining control of that puck, as Rodeo had a chance there and sends it just wide of the Baguettes net. Now K-Spire sends it wide as well. Galsey keeping it away from Rodeo, but it goes to K-Spire. K-Spire trying to get over to Cocky Walrus, who gives it down to Rodeo. Rodeo from behind the Baguettes net gets it out to Cocky Walrus. Galsey has to make a save, and now Cocky Walrus had a chance on the rebound, but he sent it wide. Time winding down here for the Baguettes. They need to get 2 goals to tie this one up. Osloff, the puck. Is it out in front of the Smokers net? Nobody home for the Baguettes, though. Rodeo able to send it away. FSI stealing it away from Cocky Walrus. For a pass now, trying to get up to Osloff. He does get up to Osloff, but he cannot take control of the puck. K-Spire in the corner. Taking his time with this one. Keeping it away from Osloff. Gets a nice pass down to Cocky Walrus, who sends it wide. Now Galsey pinched it out in front of his own net. Takes a launch shot off the post. And that miss, I think, seals it. Osloff steals it away from Cocky Walrus. Great pass down to Galsey. And with a second left, they put it within one. Maybe they get a miracle here on the face-off. No. 10-9, our final score. A great effort from the Baguettes, but they will remain winless, as the Smokers have their second straight one-goal match, this time coming out victorious 10-9. A great last period there for Cocky Walrus. A hat trick for him. Galsey to get 2 goals. It wasn't enough for the Baguettes.